Welcome back to Remote Hustle HQ. I'm your girl Saranda, and welcome back to Remote Hustle. Now, today I will be going over two types of jobs with UPS. They're both remote. And before we jump right into the UPS, I always like giving you guys bonus roles. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Now, Affirm is a remote first company. They also offer remote jobs in other countries for those that are always looking for those international, everywhere type jobs. So you can remote anywhere with this company. Just come on their page and look around and see what your background that you're looking for. And they have job openings for everyone. Now, I highlighted these two jobs that I'm going to go over with Affirm. This first one is Customer Advocacy Associate 2. Now, in this role, you're kind of just being the customer complaint expert. You're dealing with the customer complaints and you're making sure you're matching that up with policies and procedures in order to answer their complaints. Now, Affirm is a remote buy now and pay later company. And so they have a lot of products that you can buy and pay later. And so when these customers have complaints about the buy now and pay later products, you're dealing with those things. And so in order to give them maybe their refunds back or whatever the issue may be, you'll just be matching it up with policies and procedures and making that fair outcome to repair the relationship for those products. Or maybe it's a loan, as they deal with credit, finances, and finance products. And so they are looking for you to have great communication skills in this role. If you have great customer experience where you have dealt with customers, you have done quality assurance before where you can learn state and federal regulations and things on that order, they are looking for you to do that. You're able to email because you're going to be emailing in this role and paying a close attention to detail as it is saying here. And so they're basically looking for you to have certain qualities, and in order to do this role, this is more in details about the qualities. So your customer support, a year experience in operation. If you have any social media skills, that would get you in this role. So they're not asking for a lot, just some of your basic skills of customer support. So if you're interested in this role, hey, it pays a great minimum pay of $47,000, and then the max is $67,000, and this is all of the comfort of your home. You get to do this in the comfort of your home remotely. And so you're dealing with the customers, so you might have to do a few calls. I don't see any phone calls. You may be doing this all by email or something on that order, because it doesn't really mention phone calls in this role. It does have great perks in this role: time off, sick time. They have health coverage in this role. Now, this role was based out of Canada, and they have other roles that are similar to this. So if you want something based out of the United States, but you can work in the United States and do this role. It doesn't say that you have to live out of the United States to do this role, because Affirm is a United States type company. And as you come all the way down, it is just going to have you to submit according to your state. So it have something for you to submit for applicants for out of the United States and so forth. And so you definitely want to come around and look around on this page if this interests you, and go ahead and apply. This second position is based out of the United States. This is for an associate lead fraud operations type job. Now, like I said, this is remote United States. And you know, when you're dealing with fraud, you're overlooking the accounts of the customers. You're going to be doing that quality assurance thing, making sure you're overlooking for any gaps. You're going to be doing feedback and reporting to your manager, but you're in kind of in the lead role in here. So you're going to be reporting to the stakeholders and other leaderships of things to look out for, things that you may have caught. You're going to also be training others and doing compliance, making people aware that's in this department of the different things that you may have catch, what you can improve for a firm, company, and things on that order. You're going to be the lead person in doing that, to do that performance feedback, reporting systems, and looking for that performance gaps as you see in a nutshell here. That is what that is explaining. So in this role, they're not asking for a lot of experience either. This is also a no phones job. This is going to be just for a person that may have 2 years experience or more in fraud operations. If you did anything like management before or any leadership skill role, then I encourage you to apply, because if you have those skills, leaderships, or ever worked in these type of background, quality assurance, fraud, and cybersecurity maybe, then you are about to make some great income. This is the income based out of these states. The minimum pay is $100,000 up to $120,000. Everybody else in the United States have the opportunity to make $89,000 up to $109K a year. And so they are a remote first company. Most of their roles are remote, okay, and they have great perks and benefits, so you definitely want to check this out. If it interests you, I would leave you the links for these 2 jobs in the YouTube description below, so go ahead and check them out. Now, this last bonus role is with the company called Forefront Dermatology. They are hiring for a scheduler. You're going to basically be a remote appointment scheduler, and so this is another customer support role. Now, with this job, you will be on the phone, and the pay starts out at $15.50, and you have the opportunity to make more if you have experience where you're setting these appointments and things on that order. So your main role is handling those inbound calls. You're going to be doing patient scheduling for these customers with this dermatology office, and you're going to be doing some call quality assurance as well. And so you're going to have to be able to be a great multitasker, and it says a fast-paced environment. Now, mind you, all of this is done at home, and all they're wanting you to do or have is a high school diploma or a GED, and have that experience where maybe you have done that before, maybe just 1 year experience, it says, and have your own home internet. It cannot be satellite, so you want to make sure you have that internet and a free of distraction background, okay? And so you guys, if you're interested in this role, I will leave you the link for this role. So let's get into these UPS jobs. Now, UPS is another company that will hire in different countries and states, and so you definitely want to check them out. You would just look around and you can filter where it has the different filters where you just want to look for remote, but they are an international company for those that are looking for those international jobs. Now, with this first job, they are hiring for a customs brokerage rep 3. Now, in this particular job, they are looking for you to live in South Carolina, Aikens, at least 50 miles within that city and state. So if you live at least 50 miles from South Carolina, Aiken, you can apply to this job. Now, they had 2 jobs for this custom brokerage rep with just different schedule. This one is Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. The other one's like 8 to 5:30 or 8:30 to 5:30. And so in this role, you're going to be dealing with harmonized tariff schedules, and you're going to be doing code regulations and custom regulations. And you know, UPS get a lot of products that they do overseas, and importers and importing products international, and so you're going to be applying these codes that has to be lined up with regulations and federal regulations, so you will be helping them do those things such as that. So in this role as a custom brokerage, you'll also help with the business import and export goods by ensuring that all legal requirements are met. And so that is it in a nutshell. You're helping UPS make sure that everything is legal and legally met. You'll be performing all kinds of different variety of tasks such as documentation. You're going to be looking at the invoices and things on that order. You'll be looking at payments and assessing the imported and exported goods for taxes and fees and duties. And that's what a custom brokerage rep does. You're going to be managing the custom clearance process, permits, and issue resolutions. And that's kind of what this is talking about here. And I just gave you a summarization of what a custom brokerage does. Now, in this role, all you need is a high school diploma, or you can have 2 years experience where you have worked as a customs broker. And if you're able to learn laws and regulations and have that basic knowledge, I encourage you to apply. You don't necessarily have to have a brokerage license, it said, but it is preferred. Data entry, great communication skills is all they're asking for. This role did not put how much they pay. So when I researched it, it pays anywhere from $18 up to $25 per hour. So you definitely want to do your research. You can just Google the information, and that's according to like Glassdoor. And then also the national average is you'll make about $60,547 a year. And so go ahead and do your research, or you can just ask the hiring manager or the recruiter, and that way you can get the exact amount. So if you're making that $60,000 a year, that's about $5,000 a month. So that is some great pay to do that job. This next UPS job is for a manager data engineering remote position. Now, as a data engineer, you're going to be dealing with maintaining systems for the company. You're going to be collecting, storing, and analyzing data for this business to use in decision making, and you'll be collecting that data as far as designing systems for them to be able to collect data. You'll also be doing storing, analyzing data. You're going to be building data pipelines such as information from different systems, and that's what a data engineer does. You also are responsible for ensuring data security. You'll be protecting data from loss or theft for the overall business for UPS, and that is what this is explaining here. And so as you see, you're going to be resolving solutions for data analysis and things on that order, and you're going to have to know the lingo as a tech savvy IT background person. And so basically that is what you're doing. You're doing data collection, data storage, data security, and a lot of data type lingo. And if you're an engineer or IT type person, you definitely know the lingo to have for this position in order to do the data analysis. So you're going to be doing stuff like SQL, Google, and SQL Python, and those are all different code conduct development and programming that you would use in order to do your data analysis. Now in this role, they either want you to have the degree or the experience. So if you ever had a background where you did data analysis, or if you have a degree in IT or maybe engineering, or if you have those experience, this would be a role for you, because you're dealing with cloud and the different lingos that come with data engineering and data analysis. And as you see here, all they prefer for you to have is 1 to 2 years of management experience, leading team projects, and experience directly or indirectly in order to get the position. So I encourage all of you guys with the tech savvy background or engineering background, because they're not necessarily just making it where you have to have a degree. And if you do have a degree, this is the degree they are wanting you to have, or it says equivalent job experience right here. So either you have the degree or have the experience, it will work for them. Now look at the pay for this role. It starts as a minimum of $116,000 a year, or $189,600 a year. So this is a great opportunity. I need those with the background or the experience or the degree to jump on this position. This is a great opportunity to work remotely, you guys, with UPS, where you're on the computers overlooking this data. And so if you're interested, go ahead and apply to this position. And go ahead and apply to this custom brokerage rep. This is also another no phones type job. Both of these positions are no phones. You really don't have to have a degree. This position is requiring a degree or experience, so don't miss out on these remote jobs. Go ahead and check out these different roles that I have explained today. And if this video has helped you in any kind of way, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great and awesome day.